Warm gun, empty church, nowhere to run.
I was raised where the chalk lines fade by lunch. Mom's praying in the kitchen, uncles drank too much. School desk carved up, every name had a charge. Judge handing years out like they came supersized large. First bite got jacked at the corner store. Learn quick, you either tuck chain or you hit the floor. Big homie said, little man, keep your hoodie low. Hard coated than the metal in the winter snow. I seen friends turn fiends in a couple months. Seen the Saint flip sides when he smelled them funds. We was kids with a death wish, laughing at wakes. Wearing black to the party like it's regular day. I remember late nights, sirens, grandma on her knees, whisper my name in the list when she begged, Lord please. Now I'm older and I hear that same fear in my voice. Every mirror is a trial, every step is a choice. Yeah. Concrete prayer, set them in the hallway. Gun smoke goes, following me all day. Tears in my teeth, can't swallow all this hate. Tryna get clean, but the dirt wanna stay. Concrete prayer, echo when I walk home. Every crack stone, sound like a lost soul. If I die young, write this on my grave. I was just a wolf tryna crawl out the cage. You ever stare at a stain and remember the face? Whole block got quiet when they zipped that case. Two cousins on opposite sides of the same beef. Funeral on Friday, court date next week. We ain't heroes, we dysfunctional legends. Photo on the wall, then a candlelit session. Politicians drive through, windows up, they glance. Promise playgrounds, leave us with yellow tape bands. I was knee deep in it, backpack full of sins. Swear I smell that gunpowder every time I dig in. Teacher said, use your brain, boy, you sharp, you bright. But a genius in the gutter, still ducking them lights. So I scribbled in a notebook, middle of the storm. Words in the margins where a halo was born. I ain't holy, I'm haunted, but I'm holding my ground. Every bar like a body, they can't put in the ground. Concrete prayer, set them in the hallway. Gun smoke goes, following me all day. Tears in my teeth, can't swallow all this hate. Tryna get clean, but the dirt wanna stay. Concrete prayers, echo when I walk home. Every cracked stone, sound like a lost soul. If I die young, write this on my grave. I was just a wolf tryna crawl out the cave. Let me out, look, I got homies doing life off a split second twitch. Pull quick on a stranger, now they name on the list. Mama visits through glass, hands flat, eyes red. He say, Mom, stop coming, just remember me ahead of me. I'm still out here tryna unlearn rage. Every slight feel the same as a 12 gauge. When the pride get loud, man, the logic go mute. You could lose your whole future for some scuffed up shoes. Trusting like the paint on these project doors. We was tall, hit first, never tall pause. But I'm tired of the cycles that we pass like that. Tired of throwing bouquets on a fresh cut death. So I breathe, count 10 while my fists unclench. All the blood in my head like a busted wrench. It's a war being fought in the back of my skull, between the boy with a dream and the man with a pull. I ain't tryna be the next sad song on the block. I ain't tryna have my name sprayed up on a rock. If I fall, pick me up, don't film that drop. If I call, answer once, that's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. Yeah. Concrete prayers, yeah. Concrete prayers, yeah. Concrete prayers, yeah. Concrete prayers, yeah. I was raised where the mailman wore a vest, where a kid turned 16, that's a test. Where your first little charge feel like a flex, till you stand in front of God, hands on your neck. Mama in the kitchen, ran late, eyes red. Pop's been a ghost, but the death still spread. Older homie showed me how to tuck that dread. Metal in the mattress, monsters under the bed. Brown paper bag with a half in the back. School in the morning, but I'm watching the track. Teacher said talent, OG said strap. One saw future, one saw Mac. Sirens sing lullabies down our lane. Spray on the concrete, spelling out names. Graffiti halos, round faces and frames. You either get numb or you go insane. Cold blood, warm blood in my veins. Same pain, just different last names. Either pray or you play these games. Either grave or a cage with chains. Cold blood, warm blood in my veins. Tryna wash off dirt that stains. If I fall, let me rise again. If I fall, let me rise again. Front porch, quiet, all talk, no quiet robes, just smoke rings, war stories, bullet holes. Shorty on the corner, got a pack in the plan. Dream in the eye, razor in her hand. Lil' bro, slime with the hoodie too big. Heart too pure for the things that he did. I was right there, could've told him don't trip, but the greed in my gut put a freeze on my lips. We was trying to eat, world never fed us. Judge seen the zip code, already dead us. Whole hood praying they don't go and shred us. News van park like they really get us. Every time we slide, we just chase that fear, trying to outrun all the shame in the mirror. Every time we laugh, hear ghosts in my ear, say you next, little homie, your day coming near.
Cold blocks, warm blood in my veins. Same pain, just different last names. Either pray, or you play these games. Either grave, or a cage with chains. Cold blocks, warm blood in my veins. Tryna wash off dirt that stains. If I fall, let me rise again. If I fall, let me rise again.
I remember first time that the time felt real. Clock on the wall, judge reading that deal. Mom in the second row trying not to squeal. Me in them cuffs like this can't be real. Lawyer in a tie, hands smooth, eyes cold. Said take the 5, you don't wanna get rolled. Said in my future, my soul getting sold. Thought I was a wolf, just another one told. Sitting in the tank, 4 walls, 1 cot. Name on the list, no halo on top. Homie on the tier, doing life, no shot. Looked in my face like, is that all you got? Said all that pride, that tough got tough. Look where it led, these shoes, this walk. You got a chance, you can still reroute. Streets don't love you, they just spit you out.
Is it worth that chain? Is it worth that name? Is it worth that look when your mama feels shame? Is it worth that pack? Is it worth that flag? When they zip that bag, you can't get that back, nah.
Out on parole, whole block still hot. Same dice game, same fiends on the spot. Young boy asked what you did for the block. Told him waste of time, I just added to the ride. Now I move different, still scarred, still tense. Wallet still light, but my mind pay rent. Old friends think I went soft, lost sense. I just seen too many laid under that fence. I still hear the click when I close my eyes. Still smell steel when the late night, same corner, same chain link, same chalk line, ghosts in the pavement. You feel that? I used to hug that curb like it raised me. Fiends lined up, eyes glassy, hands shaking. Brown paper bag, kept my schoolwork separate. Math in my backpack, math in the hallway exit. Mama yelling prayers through a locked bedroom door. I was counting little blessings while I counted up scores. Judge gave my cousin 10, said that boy so cold. He just stared through the glass like the glass got old. Saw a body in the alley before I saw the ocean. Learned to tuck a little metal before my emotions. Boys in the hood turn ghosts by the weekend. We ain't read books, we just read who was breathing. Cold blocks, warm blood. I was raised in the flood. Either drown or you thug. Either run or you run it up. Cold blocks, warm blood. Either steal or you love. Every prayer from above. Had to fight through the mud, I got friends in the ground, got friends in the cell. Got a couple still around trying to dodge that hell. We was kids throwing rocks at the storefront gates. Now I'm staring at the clock with this 40 in weight. Landlord on my back, baby mama with the crying. Everybody needs something while the inside dying. Pops bent by the bottle, bent back by the past. Only time he ever helped me was to move me from a path that he walked. That his daddy walked too. Chain gang footsteps echo through the crew. Boy, you better bang first, that's the rule we was taught. Never learn how to heal, only learn how to haunt. Cold blocks, warm blood. I was raised in the flood. Raised in it, either drown or you thug. Either run or you run it up. Run it up. Cold blocks, warm blood. Either steal or you love. Every prayer from above. Had to fight through the mud, fight through it. I done stared at my hands like what I done touched. Seen mamas at the wake, eyes red throat crushed. Little homie on the shirt with his birthday dates. Whole hood lined up, but we always show late. We allergic to the light, but addicted to the power. Put a mask on pain every minute, every hour. I was chasing every dollar till the dollars turn to caskets. Hope stuffed deep in a little black plastic. You ever had to flush work while they beat on the door? Heart racing like it's war on the dirty tile floor. Talk tough on the block, but we cry in the dark. We ain't gangsters, We just kids with no park. Cold block, warm blood, warm blood, warm blood. I was raised Asian in the flood. Yeah, yeah. Either drown or you dug, or you dug, or you dug. Either run or you run it up. Cold block, warm blood, cold block, warm blood. Either steal or you love, or you love. Every blow, every prayer from above, from above. Had to fight through the mud, through the mud. What you know about fear with your back to the wall? What you know about losing every name that you call? What you know about praying with your hand on the steel? Like, God, if you there, let me live, let me heal. Now my nephew with my line said he tryna make a move. I can hear them same sirens in the words that he choose. Told him, little man, listen, ain't no trophies in this. Just a lot of locked doors and some faces you miss. I still ride through the set, every crack know my name. Every bullet in the brick, yeah, rusted out chain. But I'm tryna write a script where we walk back home, where the OGs teach peace. All you know about fear. How's your back to the flood? What you know about losing every name that you call? What you know about praying? Yeah, put your hand on the steel. Like, God, if you there, let me live. Let me heal. Let me heal. Let me heal. Let me heal. Used to split a value meal, 4 ways, pockets hurting. Mama in the kitchen, light bill, still flirting with the curtain. Landlord banging on the door like he working overtime. We just act like we ain't heard him, turn the volume high. Couch full of cousins, ass burn holes in the fabric. Carpet smell like trauma, lil' homie hiding in the attic. Uncle talking big time, 5 chains, 2 habits. Every story start with once and end with ambulances. Hand-me-down sneakers, so talking like a witness. Run from the store clerks, run from Jehovah business. Run from my own thoughts, facing the church blazing. But the holy water murky, still tasting like the basement. Teachers say I'm gifted, I'm just gifted with the angles. Adding up excuses, long division with the danger. Old heads on the corner say I'm moving like a stranger. Little man is concrete, ain't got patience for your anger. But I'm tired of them food stamps ripping at the line. Tired of the rich kid laugh, tired of being left behind. So when they pass that first pack, I ain't even blinked. Thought I finally found a ladder, didn't notice it was sink. It's that concrete and karma, gun smoking armor. Trying to turn pain to a paycheck, drama to a dollar. Head scar on my arm, every lie, every charm. Got me praying at the dirt I did on visit my mama. It's that concrete and karma, street talk, cold saga. If I die young, let them say I ain't that softer. From the grave to the corner, from the badge to the barber. Everybody wanna judge, but they sharpen me harder. Fast forward, old block still cracked in the middle. New whip, same stress, just wrapped in the riddle. Homie doing 20, sending letters from a cage. Say he sleep the old memories, wake up the new rage. He like, bro, you made it out, why you still sound bitter? Why you still talk war when you could paint better pictures? I said, look, I see the blood on these sidewalks different. I still smell that first lick every time I count digits. First body I saw, he ain't look like in the movies. No slow violin, just sirens and confusion. His mama in the house, cold feet bare on the gravel, screaming at the heavens while they zip up the shadow. That night I clean my shoes like I could wipe off the vision. Try to scrub away the guilt, but it just turned to ambition. If the reaper around the corner, either way on a mission. Might as well stack some for the fam, that's the twisted religion. But every safe I feel came with another ghost. Every chain I cop, man, another friend smoke. Gun under the mattress, dream under the floorboard. Half of me want peace, other half want war more. Judge said my name like he knew me from birth. Public defender look broke, tie hanging no work. Beat the case on a loophole, paper in my shirt. Walked out to the parking lot grinning, but it hurt, cause I knew that I ain't earned second shot honest, just looking good timing in the witness with promise. So now I rap like confession, every bar like a verse from a book that we wrote in our worst on this earth. This that concrete and karma, gun smoking armor. Trying to turn pain to a paycheck, drama to a dollar. Every scar on my arm, every lie, every charm. Got me praying at the dirt I did on visit my mama. This that concrete and karma, street talk, cold soccer. If I die young, let them say I ain't that sober. From the grave to the corner, from the badge to the barber. Everybody wanna judge, but they sharpen me harder. Still here. I grew up where the chalk lines outlit the flowers. Liquor store, lotto tickets, dreams by the hour. Mama folding tips from the graveyard shift. Trying to keep the lights on, praying I don't drift. Cops ride slow, like they window shopping souls. Judge got a quota, he just tallying up goals. Homie took a plea for a thing he ain't do. He said, that's just the price when your face ain't blue. Yeah, hand me down khakis, crease sharp as attention. Learn more in the alley than I ever did in lessons. Uncle on the rock said the high got hands. Once
once it grab your throat, you gon' die, you stand. I was 15, count 20s on the stove, hiding in the curtains every time the wind blow. Phone tap, maybe hard tap, crazy, whole block sick, but they label us lazy. I got corners of my mind that I don't wanna visit, faces I remember, names I never should've risked. With blood on the pavement, echoes in the distance. I pray but I'm asking, is anybody listening? These streets raised me, fed me, caged me. Every scar on my skin got a pay. See, corners of my mind where the ghosts still live, and I'm hard on the surface but inside I'm twitching. Hit 18, thought I knew this playbook. Then my brother caught a bullet over just a mean look. Funeral line, black suits in the sun, whole hood there, but they missing my son. He ain't mine by blood, but the bond ain't fake. He was watching how I move, what I do, what I take. I was bragging about the licks, he was so impressed. Can't lie, that pride sat heavy in my chest. Yeah, 2 years later, he was laying where I stood. Same corner, same curb, same misunderstood. Mama asked why I got pastor say plan, how you talk about a plan when they killing every man? I've been talking to the mirror like it's someone else. Dog, you did this, you built this hell. Then I think about the hunger, the cold, the strain, and I tell that reflection you just played the game. But that's weak talk. Coward in the skies, we ain't rolling loaded dice. We just lied to the wise, so I write it like a ledger. Every debt, every crime, hope the ink run red before I run out of time. I got corners of my mind that I don't wanna visit, faces I remember, names I never should've risked. With blood on the pavement, echoes in the distance. I pray but I'm asking, is anybody listening? These streets raised me, fed me, caged me. Every scar on my skin got a page. See, corners of my mind where the ghosts still live, and I'm hard on the surface but inside I'm twitching. How many nights did I ride just to feel like I'm alive? Whole car quiet, only talk was pride. Finger on the thing, heart on freeze if I let one fly. Who bleed? I bleed. My little girl asked why that man sleep outside, why he talk to himself, why is I so wide? How I tell her that his son was my right hand too. We was 13 deep, now it's down to 2. See, we used to share fries, now I share this shame. Trying to break a cycle, they don't care about names. I got homies doing decades, they ain't see they kids. Got homies in the grave who ain't see past gigs. Old head said, shorty, this path God ends. Either cuffs on your wrists or your face on the fence. I laugh back, yeah.
It's that concrete confession, homie. Yeah. I grew up where the roaches run. Mama yelling at the landlord, we ain't got funds. Stove light, late night, we dividing crumbs. Uncle in the back room, sleeping off a run. Hand-me-down shoes, holes in the sole. Bus pass folded in my back pocket cold. Teacher said, boy, you headed straight for the hold. I just stared at the window thinking I already know. Older dudes posted on the broken bench, talking about fast cash, ain't no need to flinch. Gold teeth grin, smell of smoke and stench. They tossed me a pack like it was common sense. First time tucking that under my coat. Heart beating like sirens, throat full of smoke. Shorty said, baby, you gon' end up ghost. I laughed it off, but that cut close. My block ain't pretty, it's painted in chalk. You learn to walk smaller, you learn not to talk. You learn every hallway, every side door lock. You learn who gon' shoot, who gon' dial them cops. Concrete walls and rear view ghosts. I done lost more friends than I ever post. If I don't ride hard, then I might not show. So I grip that wheel and I slide real low. Concrete walls and rear view ghosts. Tryna wash his blood off the lines I wrote. If I die tonight, let the story be told. I was raised in the fire, came out ice cold. Fast forward, I'm a little older, pockets got weight, but the money got a smell, you can't wash that tank. Chain on my neck, but the fear too great. Any car creeping slow, make my chest vibrate. Mama finally sleeping in the better room, but I'm still checking corners when I step out the move. Law lurking, enemies circling too. Every handshake heavy, every favor I do. Homie caught a case, same night my son born. Had a pistol in the crib and a wrist full of thorns. Baby mama crying while she scrolling through her phone. And the IP post, same block, same zone. I'm trying not to follow my daddy, man. 2 strikes on his name, then he vanished black. Sometimes I hear his laugh when I count these stacks. Like, boy, this life only love you when you can't go back. Judge gave my cousin double digits that hurt. He used to cheat on his homework, now he's stuck in the church, inside a cage where the choir don't sing. Just metal on metal and the echo of rings. So I ride solo with the ash in the tray. Window crack just enough to feel the old days. Every stop sign look like a cross on the way. Every green light feel like borrowed gray. Concrete walls and rearview ghosts. I done lost more friends than I ever post. If I don't ride hard, then I might not show. So I grip that wheel and I slide real low. Concrete walls and rearview ghosts. Tryna wash this blood off the lines I wrote. If I die tonight, let the story be told. I was raised in the fire, came out ice cold. Look, I'm stuck between a blessing and a body bag. Between a clean passport and a dirty rag. Between a quiet morning and a gun that brag. Between a sober thought and a bottle that drag. Little homies watching every move I make. They don't want a lecture, they just want that cake. They don't see the nights I can't stand my face, or the flashbacks hitting when I drive past lakes. Where we dump that rock, toss that steel. I still smell gasoline when I grip this wheel. I still see blue lights when I close my eyes. Still hear my boy mama when she asks me why. I ain't had an answer, only had alibis. Only had chain smoke, only had alibis. Only had nightmares dressed in a thin disguise. Only had pride too.
I was raised where the chalk lines look like hopscotch. Gunshots echo through the block, that was our stopwatch. Time stopped every time that a cop watched. Mama in the window praying that the pot wash. Hand-me-down coat, but the heart had a hard shell. OG said either you be shark or you starve hell. First blunt, first pack, first scar swell. First time I see my homie dragged in a car cell. We ain't had dreams, we just knew what the rent was. Knew who had a key, who would front us the extras. Backroom lectures, never speak to detectives. Learned to tuck the work in the soul of my fresh kicks. Graffiti on the wall spelled names that the streets kept. Cousin turned ghost, mama cried till the sheets wet. Judge gave my bro 20 flats, said to be blessed. Walked out the building with a grudge in a deep chest. Concrete walls and court dates. Cold hearts under warm hoodies. Whole hood living off short pay, tryna dodge coffins in the pull of that coolie. We was young with the wrong faith, prayed that the scale tips, prayed that the car cools. Yeah. Concrete walls and court dates, that's the only choir that I knew in the dark moon. My phone full of numbers, they don't answer no more. Either they under a stone or locked under a door. Public defender in a tie that he bought at the store. Talking plea like it's peace, I just stared at the floor. Yeah, mama said, baby, that money ain't clean yet. I said, ma, either that or we lean less. Whole fam hanging on a seamstress thread. One cut and it all fall deep mess. Seen killers cry quiet at the kids' games, then slide out the lot, different minds switch names. Sunday best in the pew trying to fix things. Monday stress on the crew, back to quick games. My mirror said enemy every time I stared. Long blood on my hands wasn't mine, but it smelled strong. Thought I had power cause I packed what they feared on. Really I was scared of the day it would wear off. Yeah, concrete walls and court dates. Cold hearts under warm hoodies. Whole hood living off short pay, tryna dodge coffins in the pull of that coolie. We was young with the wrong faith, prayed that the scale tips, prayed that the car cools me. Concrete walls and court dates, that's the only choir that I knew in the dark. How many candles can a corner store sell for the city start to see that we living in hell? How many letters from a cell never opened, never read, cause the streets talk louder than the voice in your head, yeah. How many times can you ride to the tank, kid? Eat before you look up, realize that the tank is me. All this anger in my chest, tryna bank this heat, but every step that I take still crank this beat. Now I sit with the ghost, pour a shot on the curb. Talk to the air like the dead still return. Think about folks in the road that we curve. Think about teachers that try, we ain't learn. We just wanted new shoes, little chain, little glow. Never saw the paperwork, never read what it showed. That Rico in the shadow, that informant in the fold. That cold little sentence, rest in peace on the post. Now little kids on the block look at me like a myth, cause I made it to my 30s with a face they can list. In they mind as a story, he was crazy, he flipped. But I tell him if you're smart, you won't copy the script. Tell him don't get a bag that they can't take, laying out a bracelet. Yeah. Concrete walls and court dates. Cold hearts under warm hoodies. Whole hood living off short pay, trying to dodge coffins in the pull of that coolie. Yeah. We was young with the wrong faith, prayed that the scale tips, prayed that the car cools me. Concrete
Concrete walls and court dates, that's the only quiet that I knew when the dark moved me.
Yeah, concrete roses. Look what grew out the cracks, huh? Look what it cost. Yeah, mama folding flies by the stove like rent late, landlord on a cold height. Roaches in the sugar, still we ate right. Praying over noodles like they steak nice. Uncle kept a pistol in the cornflakes. Told me mind yours, that's the Lord's way. But he ain't blink when the door break. Mask on, barrel in his sore face. Project courtyard, chalk in the rain. Boy turned mule for a small chain. You ever see a mother try to hold pain? Like a rib cage welded to a broke frame. First pack, first slide of my old man. Said I got a job, little program. He just hugged me, said you a grown man. I smell whiskey, knew we had no plan. Concrete roses, we bleed, we grow. From a block that'll love you, then let you go. Got scars on my soul, got ash in my throat. I was raised by the fire, by the gun smoke. Concrete roses, we crack, we climb. If the reaper don't get you, you doing time. Put my life on the line for a bag of hope. I was raised by the fire, by the gun smoke. Yeah. Late bus 4 deep on the backseat. Whole crew plotting on the next feast. Phone chirp, new lick, that's a fresh piece. Same script, different kid, that's a dead dream. Homie had a mind like a math whiz, but the school wrote him off as a bad kid. Judge gave him years like a ad-lib. Dropped the gavel, that's the habit. I seen fiends trade rings for a thin line. Seen kings turn weak over quick shine. Every corner got a ghost that I still find. Every night got a voice yelling this time. Police ride slow like they own us. Hand on the hip, say we dangerous. But it's hard being honest when the hunger buzz. So we pray in the dark, hope it's changing us. Who gon' save a child at the block race? Who gon' wipe blood off a cop blade? Who gon' teach love in a hot case? Who gon' write truth on a lock page? Concrete roses, we bleed, we grow. From a block that love you, then let you go. Got scars on my soul, got ash in my throat. I was raised by the fire, by the gun smoke. Concrete roses, we crack, we climb. If the reaper don't get you, you doing time. Put my life on the line for a bag of hope. I was raised by the fire, by the gun smoke. Now I'm 10 toes down, but my head out. Whole hood on my back like a last guy. Try to walk straight, but the bread dry. Bill stacked tall, that's a landslide. Plug say, one run, you can bounce back. Pass say, one prayer, you can outlast. Voice in my chest doing sound clash. Heaven on the left, on the right, that's a loud track. Lil' shorty looking at me like a blueprint. He don't see the nightmares or the 2 chips. He just see the chain and the new kicks. He don't see the gray with a crucifix. So I tell him read more, keep your heart warm. Don't let him tell you that you part born. He laugh like big bro, that's a heart storm. I say living how I live, that's a dog form. I lost friends, I lost time. I lost sleep, damn near lost my mind. I found faith, in one line, in one breath. I ain't wasting this life. I ain't wasting this life. Concrete roads, so we bleed, we grow. From a block that'll love you, then let you go. Got scars on my soul, got ash in my throat. I was raised by the fire, by the gun smoke. Concrete roads. Concrete roses.
Yeah. Look. Same city, same scars. Different day though. Yeah. I was raised with the chalk marks, outlast your heartbeat. Mom's praying over rent, pop stayed in the car seat. Brown bag lunches, same shirt for summers. We learn math off a scale, counting grams, not numbers. Liquor store light made the whole block yellow. Old heads bang metal, young bulls turn feral. Teacher said college, homie said college who? We learn more from a fiend than a whole damn school. Got friends in the dirt, got friends in a jumpsuit. Got a little cousin, think this pain look cute. He see chains, he see views, he don't see those shoes tied up.
face down on the floor for the news. I've been sick of these lies. Cause these skies, these tales, they ain't talk about the night. Seeing fries, no meals, they just show you the smoke, never show you the lungs. They show trophies, never show bullet holes in the young. Cold blocks, warm blood. Where I'm from, we don't run, we flood. We were broke, had to make that mud. Turn the money into stained up tub. Cold blocks, warm blood. Every scar, every loss, that's love. If I fall, put my name in the crud. Cause the streets gon' remember what it was. I remember that raid, door flew, no warning. Cousin flush, cops rush, whole crib storming. Baby on the couch, grandma saying, Lord please. They don't see a family, they just smell more cheese. We grew numb to the sirens, numb to the silence, numb to that moment when your man turned violent. He was cool last week, this week he tweaking. Heard he hit a homeboy over petty disagreement. Yeah, I ain't better, I'm just bitter that I made it. They ain't got a chain on my neck, got a chain in my brain. I kept looking at the sky like it owed me favors, but the sky stayed gray like my old Chuck Taylors. Now I rap for the single mom, eyes on the ceiling. For the kid in the alley who ain't trusting feelings. For the one with the stash spot deep in the stroller, who know that weight getting heavy on the shoulder. Cold block, warm blood. Where I'm from, we don't run, we flood. We was broke, had to make that mud. Turn the money in a stained up tub. Cold block, warm blood. Every scar, every loss, that's love. If I fall, put my name in the crud. Cause the streets gon' remember what it was. I done seen tough guys cry like toddlers, seen broke dudes spend they last on choppers, seen shooters turn safe, start avoiding the drama, seen angels in the trap wearing house shoes bonnet. I ain't judging what you do, I just know what it costs. Ran from the past, still taught to my loss. If this life is a test and my grade got stains, I ain't ace one thing, but I learned from the pain. Couple homies in the fed say they sleep with regret. Say the hardest thing daily is forgiving they self. You could blame the whole world, you could blame your block, but the mirror don't lie when it's 3 o'clock. Now labels want songs about mass and clips, about spin till the ties don't grip. I just nod, take the check, but my real script's darker. I'm just trying to leave a map for the next young martyr. If you really from the gutter, say yeah. If you ever lost a brother, say yeah. If you tired of the cover, tired of the camouflage, hands up high for the scars that we wear. Hands up, yeah. If you really from the gutter, say yeah, yeah. Hands up, yeah. If you ever lost a brother, say yeah, yeah. If you tired of the cover up, tired of the camouflage, hands up, hands up.
Yeah. Look, concrete proud for the homies and the haters. Yeah. Look, born where the chalk lines dry slow. Liquor store glow on the side of my dome. Mama at the table cutting coupons, humming. Pops in the wind said he had something coming. First bite got jacked in the front yard. First fight left blood on my new scarf. Learn quick, keep a blade in the sock. Hush, smile small, keep your head on a swivel in the bus. So he said, little man, you too polite. Round here to take your food in your whole life. So I hardened my jaw, let my eyes get cold. Skip class, learn math with the dice I roll. Cop car, slow creep, shine lights on the fence. We all freeze, act calm, act innocent. But the fear in my chest like a drum line. Her still cocked back, that was lunchtime. Concrete prayers in the hallway. Hands in the air for the wrong way. Open my lungs, but it's all gray. Tryna see God through the gunplay. These are concrete prayers, say them softly. Talking to the sky, hope it's on me. If I die tonight, let them know I fought. Every bruise on my name came by. Teenage years like a film with no credits. Every scene in the smoke. Paramedics, homie hit my phone, said slide, it's a function. Pulled up, saw a face that my cousin had punched. Politics deep as a grave in the back lot. Every flag color tied tight to a bad plot. One wrong stare, then a chain reaction. One wrong word, then a fatal caption. Tried ball for a while, had a decent shot. Coach said stay clean, but the block too hot. Little cousin needed shoes, baby sis need lunch. Plug slid work, said fronted for the month. Now I'm in the hoopty with a trunk full, brain screaming stop. But the pride ain't dull, you can't lecture me about choices. When hunger in the crib sound louder than your voices. Seen a rival on the corner with his kid in his lap. We both locked eyes, both hands on the strap. He looked at his boy, then he lowered his chin. That's the only time hate ever didn't win.
Concrete prayers in the hallway, hands in the air for the wrong way. Open my lungs, but it's all gray. Tryna see God through the gunplay. These are concrete prayers, say them softly. Talking to the sky, hope it's on me. If I die tonight, let them know I fought. Every bruise on my name came back.
20-some still stuck in the zip code. Funeral suits on the back of my thrift clothes. Judge know my name like a distant uncle. Every time I walk in, feel the ceiling crumble. Public defender with the tired eyes, reading off my life like a grocery line. Single parent home, low funds, bad school. They don't write the part where I try to be cool. Did dirt, yeah, I'll never play saint, but the picture that they paint, Mr. Real Frame. Every crime got a story they don't care to read. Just a docket in a box full of broken pleas. Lil' homie asked me how I make it out. Told him first thing, stop running your mouth. Second, keep a book by the bed, learn some. Third, don't follow me, I'm still learning how to function. Got a daughter on the way, that's a plot twist. Now I see my own face in the sonograms flicks. Every move that I choose got a shadow now. Every street that I knew feels shallow now.
Do you hear us when the sirens sing? Do you feel us when the cell doors ring? If I kneel in the dark with my back to the wall, is anybody there when I call? These are concrete prayers.